So today we're doing something a little bit different. As some of you might know, this is Humble Bundle, as you can see up in the top. Humble Choice to in fact something. I've been subscribed to Humble Choice for quite well. I've been subscribed to Humble Choice since Humble Choice started, but I also had the Humble Bundle monthly, Humble monthly bundle thingy before it got changed into Humble Choice. But I just thought I might do some kind of video, and I'm not saying a review, but something like that. So as you can see, if I go down here, my previous month, if it's going to load, it might not. It did right there. I've let's just say from January, I have January, February, March, April, May, and okay, and now June as well. So in my opinion, this is absolutely amazing, but there's quite a big but there, because I have the I don't think I can see it here, but I have the, I think if I do this, nope, yeah, I have the classic plan, which means that I can choose 10 of these games instead of the normal fewer games, and it also only costs me $12. So I have the best offer they offered at some point, because I was subscribed to Humble Monthly before it changed. But it's basically just you pay something every month and you are able to choose. I think the smallest you can choose is 3. I think it's 3, and up to mine, which is 10. And then there is 12 different games, and you can choose whatever you want. So what I'm going to choose this month, I think, is definitely the first 3: Superland, Grid, and Hellblade. And other than that, I'm not quite sure yet, because the game seems rather, well, if you like, there's a lot of different games. So you see Hellblade, which is I think it's an indie adventure game, action adventure, which I think the graphics are pretty damn good. And then there's games like this, which are more like over in a puzzle 2D action game also. And then of course there's a race game, Grid, which I think a lot of people might know. It's rather popular. I think it was once anyways. Also there's another 2D game, but if you, there's a lot of these kinds of game out there, which is more like a strategy game where you have to do stuff to survive, and I've not really gonna look too much into that. There's Felix the Rapper, which I have absolutely no idea what is, but it seems kind of fun, to be honest. But I think I might choose this one as well. I'm not so sure about the Messenger, but I don't know yet. Then we have Men of War Assault Squad 2, War Chest Edition apparently, which I think is just some kind of war game. It looks like it, but it might actually be where you're like controlling the. And I think most of the pictures here, it's tanks, so it might just be tanks all the time, but I don't know. It's weird they only have tanks there anyways. Then there's the Stygian, I think it's called, which I think is more like a it's an RPG, but I think it's also kind of like a storyteller thing, maybe. That's not the Stygian, that's Cthulhu or whatever it's called. I don't know all those mythical beings. Okay, so a hand-drawn 2D world reflecting Lovecraft's themes of cosmic horror and dread. Okay, that sounds nice. Strategy turn-based combat for 2D perspective, similar to the classic Heroes of Might and Magic games. The struggle in Stygian is not to save the world, for the battle is already lost. Okay, that sounds nice. I think this might actually be one of the games I'm choosing as well. Then we have Remnants of Nasith. I don't know how to pronounce that. This kind of looks like some a bit like Super Meat Boy, I think, or games like that. I think I'm not really that much into games like that, so I might skip that. I don't know, maybe. Then we have Overload, which is an action game. It just says action game, so let's see, what do we have here? Single player and also online multiplayer. So single player story campaign with 15 plus full size as atmospheric levels. Okay, sounds nice. And then there's also a online multiplayer with up to 8 players and stuff. That's pretty nice. We don't really care about this the requirements, but yeah, they are there if you want to look them up. Then we have the Stillness of the Wind, which I think is more like it seems like one of those small calming games you just play around, and with some amazing artwork as well. It looks really cool. I might actually choose this one as well. So, key features: tend to your homestead. Okay. Get news from your family. Choose how you spend your days. Barter for supplies. So I think this might be something like just I won't say survival game, but a game where you just a small farming simulator-ish game maybe. I don't know. Where you tend to your place and just have a bit of fun. And then the last one is the King's Bird, which is also, I think it seems like some kind of 2D action game. Once again, it just says action game. That's very much not useful. I don't know, but it has some nice artworks as well. So I think it might just be like a different puzzle, not puzzle game, just one kind of puzzle game. A lot of 2D games like this are some kind of puzzles, but I don't know, might not be. I have no idea what the game is, so don't take my word for anything now. Escape into a world kept secret by a tyrant and discover the truth about your freedom. The King's Bird is an artistic, momentum-based game that seamlessly combines precision platforming with physics-based gliding. Okay, so when I said puzzle, I was kind of not right, but platforming is probably more the word there. Though a lot of platforming games are often called puzzle game, I think. But that might just be a something wrong with me there. I don't know. So that's the games. Oh well, I didn't actually look at this one, which is because I forgot. But this is definitely a game I'm going to choose. I've actually contemplating buying it before it got to the bundle here. So I'm just glad that it is here, because that's saving me some money, which is nice. But this is an action adventure game, which is well, let's oh come on, I want to see. Okay, let's do it like that. I want to see this no sound, because it's this entry here is pretty funny, because it's like Fortnite, Skyrim, GTA 5, Supraland, 9 square meters. It's just basically an action adventure game in a sandbox. So, it's not a sandbox game, it's in a sandbox, which is pretty funny. But I think I read something like there's 12 to 25 hours of gameplay, which is nice. And if it's a good adventure games, often you can play those more than once. So there's actually probably quite a bit of playtime in a game like this. So that's nice. So what I'm thinking is those 3 definitely. This one, that's 4, 5. This one maybe as well, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then 3 more, which is going to be 8. And I'm not really sure about this game, to be honest. To be quite honest, I might do it anyways. Yeah, I think so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So one more game. It can either be. It's not gonna be this one. I'm not gonna play this game, so I'm not gonna choose it. And probably not this one either. Whenever I play games like this, I find it kind of fun, but after like a very short amount of time, I don't play it anymore. So I might choose this one instead. But then again, it's the same with this one. I don't really play those kind of platform puzzle games that much. So what am I going to? I mean, it's. I don't think so. Okay, so the games I'm going to choose are these 3, these 4, and these 3. So that's 10 in total, which are the games I can choose. Once I've chosen those games and bought them, of course, I also get some DRM-free game every month, I think, but it's also part of the humble choice. I don't think I see it down here. No, I can't. Yeah, I don't know why I said it like that. The humble trove, where there is 90 plus DRM free games, which you have full access to, and then sometime there's going to be added new games, and some of the old games are going to be removed. But about DRM games, you can download them, and they don't require a launcher like Steam or Origin or Epic Launcher or whatever they're called. There's too many of them. You can just play them right on your computer, and you don't have to use a launcher like Steam or stuff like that. And then another thing, if I stay subscribed, I'm going to get a free bonus game next month, which has happened before. I got, let's just see Steam. I got the train, this game as well, which is actually kind of fun. Anyways, I've just been talking. I don't know how long this video has been, but this is Humble Choice for June 2020. So I'm going to link a link in the description. You can press that, and you will be able to sign up for Humble Choice. This is not sponsored, because why would anyone sponsor me at this moment? But that's not the case. It's just a link where if you use it, I get some money to spend on the Humble store. So if you feel like it, please use that link if you're going to buy Humble Choice, and it's going to help me out as well. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this month of Humble Choice. I'm probably going to do one next month. I can speak next month as well, because I've been subscribed to Humble Choice for a long time, so why not do it? So I hope you enjoyed. It's a bit of a different video, but I thought it might be fun to make. So if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and maybe even follow me on my Twitch channel, which I'm planning on starting using a bit more, but you never know, because school and work and stuff like that, so that might not be too active. But my YouTube channel is going to stay active as long as possible, because I really like doing this. So new video every day, and I'll see you in the next one.